Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
And welcome to Open Your Eyes.
Dr. Manning, right?
I am John Panyard.
And I'm April Martinez.
And thank you for joining us this morning. It's a Friday.
It's a happy casual jean Friday, and I am excited.
Yeah, like everybody to wear their jeans. You know, my daughter is having her parade today.
Yeah.
She is an infant one. She to wear jeans
Yeah,
today.
my brother wear jeans too.
Jeans and a red shirt. We say happy happy Independence 41st anniversary.
Exactly. You asked me why I put on my dreads today. It's because all of the kids have on their dreads today.
But you didn't tell me. I
put on with dreads Tuesday.
My mouth long. April should have told me, you know what, Johnny, we're going to wear red, white, and blue today. Then I said, but we have a red, white, and blue show coming up.
We do have a red, white, and blue show coming up.
So I want to save the rugs for that time.
All right. Well, I have to showcase that day as well.
But good morning once again, Belize. The weather is beautiful here in Belize City. We hope the same in your jurisdiction, in your neck of the wood. We hope that everything is A-OK. I'll tell you what, there's a heightened excitement for the children. They haven't done this in a while.
Yes.
And they're actually going back outside. They'll be doing their parade.
Rally.
It's going to be a great one. I'll tell you what, everybody's excited. My younger one, she's excited. My oldest one, she's excited.
First
she's
time,
in standard
right?
6. Yeah, they're going to the Belize Civic Center. So back in the day, you used to see the older ones go farther.
Yeah.
And then the younger ones have to stay. But you used to get a goodies bag in April.
Oh yeah, my mom made a pack goodies bag yesterday for her ones today, yes.
Yes, we used to get that goodies bag. You know what we used to do with the biscuit wrapper? We used to get, this is tough, but I'm going to share it. Because back in the days of making the wheel cart, and different things, we used to do, we used to get the biscuit wrapper and to put some alcohol and it became a tattoo.
What?
You don't try that?
No.
You don't try that?
No.
Oh my goodness! One demerit for you, I swear.
But okay, how do you do it?
All right, so all you do is you get the wrapper. If this is the wrapper right here, this is the front, right? So this is the wrapper right here. Then you turn it upside down. You put it on wherever.
With the colors.
Yeah, with the colors. You turn it upside down. You get some alcohol. You put it on there. You hold it for a while, and by the time you take it off, that ta-da! You never know that?
Makeshift tattoos.
Oh my God!
No, because back in my day, they already had the lead, the
chewing
sweet
gum.
or the chewing gum will come with the lead tattoo. So if you want, you want to look like a, gangster or whatever, like you want to look bad on the streets or, because kids with that concept, right? So put it by your arm, you put it by your leg, and you get you never put alcohol, you put water, and then you hold it on, and then pop.
This one was alcohol. We used to get the one, it was a green one, and we just put that on there.
And it was just for the colors.
It was just for the colors. It was just because, the colors were cool. The biscuit have the lead teddy bear on it, and so on. And so you just put that on there. It was red and white, and
kids do not try this at home.
I'm just telling you what. I'm just telling you what we used to do back in the day, all right? This was long ago, man. This was what, late 80s, early 90s.
I have to go back and ask my daddy his trips.
Yeah. Talk to your daddy. Yeah, tell him it's something like that to work wrong. But nonetheless, it's about that time we take a dip as to what is hot. And in the news, and yesterday, let me see, there was a cabinet briefing that came out yesterday as well.
Yes.
And on that briefing, it actually stated that the nurses will now be given their overtime. So they're looked upon now and to be given their overtime. And I feel it's a great thing. I feel that there are a lot of our workers that we deem to be at a lower tier when it comes to work or in the workforce. But at the same time, we want for folks to be in that particular area as well. So they'll say, you know what? We barely have people where they do nurse now. We barely have people who wants to be domestic. Maybe they feel the only way you could get or be a domestic is because you didn't go to school or something of that sort. And then the pay grade for them is very, very minimal.
Yeah.
And there's no such thing as overtime for them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we must understand that they are the frontliners. They are the ones who are cleaning here. They are the ones who are making things comfortable for you.
Yeah.
They are the ones who are making your environment clean. They are the ones who are keeping you healthy. So why not give them the incentive?
Yeah.
But Cabinet yesterday came out, and I've got the screenshot here from what we did, from what we had made mention of in the news. All right, so overtime restrictions for healthcare workers are actually removed. You know, a few weeks ago, there was a countrywide walkout by nurses for public health institutions, from public health institutions, as they protested poor working conditions and salary deductions. Now, in some cases, there were also issues surrounding pension. Cooler heads prevailed after the Minister of Health and Wellness met with the Nurses Association of Belize, as well as the Ministries of Labor and Finance. And on Tuesday, Cabinet approved for removal of overtime restrictions for healthcare workers in an effort to improve the terms of service and timelessness of payment of overtime for healthcare workers.
Lovely.
What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, no, I think it's long overdue. You know, the fact that COVID came and did what it did to us was supposed to be a clear indication that we don't have enough persons in the field. We don't have enough manpower. Apart from the lack of resources, we didn't have enough manpower. And you had nurses working 48-hour shifts. And that in itself, to me, if you are somebody that works an 8 to 5 job and your boss one day said, you know what, John, I need you for come in 12 hours. I need you for come in 24 hours. And we're not pay you for that. That you're going to get your steady income just for coming in.
Yeah.
Right? But you have to, because we need you. We don't have money to pay you for the rest. Cost of living is going up, and you expected people to survive and live in that way.
Yeah.
And as much as we commended our frontline workers for what they did, their pockets were not compensated for all of that hard work.
You're totally right.
And it was necessary.
You're totally
that
right.
they got that.
And, you know, they were out there when the times were tough.
Yeah.
They were out there when the time was overbearing. They saw the overloads of hospital because of people who were not adhering to the
rules.
protocols set out by the Ministry of Health. And the nurses were actually out there. The healthcare professionals, they were our frontline workers at that time, and still is rightfully deserving of them. How do you tell me I work so many hours for the day and you know, when it comes to professions such as nursing, you know that you've got to be at work night, day, sometimes 24 hours being there. And, you know, it's a tough ordeal. You have to love that job,
You have to
April,
love that
in
job,
order for you to do that.
You understand that any other working environment does not have that constant of dealing with persons. And it's not just dealing with persons, because our professions deal with people. You are dealing with lives.
You're dealing with lives.
Right? You are there to ensure safety and protection of those lives. And that already in itself is pressure. Yes, one will argue and say that they had to understand that when they took the job. Yes, but even so, you're still a human being. You're still going to exhaust yourself. Working 48 hours and not seeing any kind of compensation? No. You know, and that is where you realize as a country, the state we're in terms of how many persons are in that profession, how lack of manpower in that field. Because I see students graduating with these kinds of degrees, but they don't stay here. They go for the same reason of, I'll work 48 hours and I will not be compensated.
No, will not be compensated.
No.
And you know what, while you're saying that, there are other countries who are trying to fish nurses from these areas, especially because of the language barrier, the language situation. You know, these countries are actually fishing our nurses to take them across there, and the compensation, I'm sure, is much more bigger. And then the nurses actually, one of the reason for walkout was the environment in which they work. That it's not on par. And so I'm working all these hours. I'm in an environment that is not favorable for me, but I'm doing this because I love it. I'm working all these hours, but I'm not being compensated. Well, Cabinet is trying to rectify that situation.
I'll compare it. I mean, we're on the topic of service, and we're on the topic of quality service. And I bring up once again in the media the topic of transportation, right? You had the bus transport association had a conference yesterday with the issue of the Floralia bus, right? Along with some other issues. But my understanding of this is not so much the degree of competition, right? Because if you, it was stated that they had consulted with the National Bank of Belize, and they were told that the most they would be able to be provided in terms of a loan was 150,000 Belize dollars, which, you know, in part they said if you want a quality bus, you're going to look at about $500,000 for that.
Yeah.
Right?
For the new
and
ones.
For the new ones and so forth. And I understand that. And I said to myself, okay, but if this is a problem, then why not refurbish what you have right now and work on quality of service? Because the issue with Floralia is that they want to request more runs.
They've
in other
requested
parts.
more runs.
Yeah,
and it seems that they have been or will be given more runs, which is north and west.
And west, right? And that is the problem with other bus operators, because they're taking turf of other buses, but that is what healthy competition looks like. However, and I will say this, that Floralia didn't do this on their own. It was the outcry of the Belizean population that asked them to consider bus runs in other areas. And the reason for that is not, Floralia, I can tell you something, Floralia take long, right? When I want to come here, I have to make sure that I get on early Floralia bus if I want to catch Floralia to get here, because they take like an hour and a half, right? But the bus is big, so they're going at the speed limit at the pace that they should be going to suffice, right? So they do take a while. So people not take Floralia because they get there on time. People take Floralia because of service and comfort. That is why they're taking it, and they leave on time. So even if you are taking Floralia and it takes a while, the point is that they left that bus station at the allotted time they were supposed to get there, and they arrived at the bus station at the time that they were supposed to arrive. They're not there late, they're not there early. And that is what you are all supposed to be doing as bus operators. You know, so if you want to compete, you compete with in different aspects. And I think I've come here on the show many, many times complaining about different services with public transportation because it's not up to par. Your bus not have to look spanking new for me to get on it. Your bus has to leave on time. Your bus has to make sure that is the actual bus service that I'm trying. If I'm on an express, it's an express.
Express me over there.
If it's a regular, it's a regular, and you charge me the standard price. Don't change it because you feel like nobody knows the look, right? And that is the type of culture that we've been having for transportation for years. So now that this next bus come and say, we're going to try to keep up with the standards, and people actually like it. Come on, man. You can't be complaining. Compete.
So you believe that there should be, even though there are a lot of runs in the north, there are a lot of runs in the west, and you believe that they should be given a fair chance or a fair share of the west and north?
John, there are not a lot of routes because you have standees. A bus should never have standees. By safety measures, by transport measures, you shouldn't be operating a bus with a bunch of standees in it. It's not sustainable. And
it's actually in the rules that you're not supposed to have standees.
No, but they have them anyway.
You know, funny that you say that, because like I remember working in Belmopan and having to catch the bus to go over there. And when you're in the terminal, they won't accept standees. No. But you know when people jump in on the bus as they come out at the gate? I mean, like, dude, we're still here, and people are actually jumping on, and the bus is actually allowed for them for that to happen. My thing though with this is, it's all about adherence to the rules and the laws, and you're totally right in terms of if we're to leave at 8, let's leave at 8. If the price is $5 from here to Belmopan, keep it at $5 from here to Belmopan. If it's an express route from here to Belmopan, then don't stop at the speed bump because somebody wants to come in. I understand the great gesture of having to get somebody in, but is it a great gesture, or do you want to fill a seat? And when in reality, everybody had paid that $7 express run from here to Belmopan. Competition is healthy. competition is definitely a part of democracy. It's something that we actually need for things to be streamlined and the people to benefit from. That's exactly what it is supposed to be like. But with respect to Floralia and respect to those runs, if you originate out of the south, then you are given a license to run from south to west. In the case of James Bus Line, they're originated in the south, but they don't have a license to pick up people from Belmopan along the route from Belmopan to Belize City.
That's why they're always express.
Because that's why between Belmopan and Belize City they're an express run. Because there is West Line and Shaw's that would take that road from here to west. But there are some runs that comes from, I think there's one run that is from Corozal that goes en route to the western part of the country. But they pick up people at Belmopan Orange Walk Station, Belmopan Station, and then head west.
Yeah.
So you're not able to do any regular runs because there are regular runs that originated in the north or in the west. That's the way it is supposed to be. So it's a hard one to bite when it comes to Floralia asking for routes west and north. And the Ministry of Transport must look at it. I think it's a sit down that needs to happen, and everybody needs to understand. But my thing on this are just my 2 cents, and I hope it worth $37 and change. That if I am in a cases like this, if you're about to allow a north run to take a south, then cool. Yeah. Then you allow a south to take a north. Yeah. Then cool.
The competition is balanced.
Yes. And that's the balance. So you can't just show, you know what, you've got nicer runs and whatnot. I'm not nobody. I'm just saying what I feel is fair.
Yeah.
If because your bus is nice and people are saying, you know what, I need for runs there, then I think we're not sharing the pie as equally. I don't feel so. This is my thought. So if all we need to get on the table, April, you originate in the north, then hey, if you feel free for take a run to Griga, then cool.
Agreed.
That's how I feel.
I mean, I'm definitely not disagreeing with you, and that's why I said if you feel that the competition is getting stiff, up your service. That is my plea.
That's the point of it.
Right
that's
there.
The point of the discussion,
if you
folks.
want to make sure that you have a good argument as to why you don't need another bus service, up your service, make sure that you are up to the standard. And that doesn't mean that you have to buy a new bus. It just means that you have to be able to provide a quality service for the people. Yeah. That's all.
And quality service comes with the way you treat your people, the fact that you leave on time, the fact that your prices are stable and whatnot. But they must have the conversation, and it has to be on a level playing field. If it's not there, then of course you'll have these kinds of meetings going on, and you'll find a disgruntlement that people, hey, I don't feel this fair, and they're well within their right to say this is unfair.
Yeah, because it's the people that are getting serviced.
Exactly.
It is,
but anyways,
100%.
we hope we motivated you there. We do hope we motivated you with respect to the conversation, because it's healthy. And it's always great to state your mind. It's always great to speak how you feel, and you'll be respected. And that's what's going on as we speak.
Absolutely.
Speaking of speaking your mind, I tell you what, we've got the eye opener, and this one taken from dailyom.com. April,
tell me.
You want to listen to this one. It says, many people are very different from ourselves, and coming to a place of acceptance can make the road easier. All people have their own way of being in the world. It is easiest to comprehend the basic yet profound fact that when we consider that every human being on the planet occupies a distinct role in the universe. We grew up in different environments affected by a unique range of influences. The preferences, values, and beliefs we embrace are frequently related intimately to our origins. And the need to individualize our experiences is instinctive, as doing so enables us to cope when we must face challenges on our own. Consequently, each of us has developed a perspective that is uniquely ours. Interacting peacefully and constructively with people from all walks of life is a matter of first understanding where they are coming from. then we can adjust our expectations so that we avoid making undue assumptions about what they are about. When there are barriers keeping you from connecting with some people and someone else, think of questions you can ask them to gain a more thorough understanding of their point of view. You may discover that in addition to the differences in perspective dividing you, they are subjects of insecurities that other personal issues that influence their way of seeing the world. It is likely that you will never fully grasp the myriad complexities embodied by humanity, but you can go a long way towards encouraging mutuality, satisfying relations by reaching out to others in the spirit of sympathetic comprehension. Oh yeah. That one there deep yar. I swear. Look, Carlos, everybody understand my Spanish. That's a deep yar one.
So I always, this is something that I kind of connect to with culture, right?
Why do you say?
Because culture is learned behavior, and your behavior is shaped by your environment. Your behavior, everything that you do, your entire lifestyle, all that you are, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you move, the things you eat, your daily routine, all comes down to your environment and the way you were raised and the way you were learned certain behaviors of yourself. And so when it says many people are very different from ourselves and coming to a place of acceptance can make the road easier, it's accepting the fact that not one person, not even you as siblings, see the world in the same way.
Same way, even though we've grown up in the same environment, same household.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't. Right? Because even if you and I grew up in the same town, even if you and I grew up across the street from each other, our realities are different. So it is accepting those realities that shape you and shape me, John, we'll be able to live in a more peaceful, constructive world.
Indeed.
But it's very difficult to do that because you've been raised in your environment already. So when you say, man, April, why you can't be more fun? You know, that my environment has shaped me to be this person.
This person.
So yes, I could be fun, but maybe not John's level of fun. In a way that perhaps I'm learning how to do that.
Yeah.
But accepting that we are different from each other, we can still be friends.
Yeah.
Still hang out, right?
Exactly.
And we will still be able to enjoy certain pleasures together, just in a different perspective. Yeah.
You're totally right. And because of time, I'll sum it up like this, because I really and truly loved what you said. But it reminds me of the latter part of the eye-opener. It is likely that you will never fully grasp the myriad complexities embodied by humanity. But you can go a long way towards encouraging mutually satisfying relations by reaching out to others in the spirit of sympathetic comprehension.
Yeah.
Check that out. I love it. Sympathetic comprehension. That's exactly
we try to
what you just
understand
said.
each other, and by trying to understand each other, the world becomes a better place.
That's right.
Motivation.
Speaking of the world becoming a better place, we do hope that this weekend is going to be a better one with respect to the weather. I will be chit-chatting with the folks at the National Med Service coming up shortly. But I'm seeing in your future, April, that the high temperatures will be somewhere around 92 degrees in the inland areas.
You know,
so Belmopan should be hot. All right. The folks are on, the professionals are on the line as we speak. Francisca, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. What? This sounds great.
How are you today?
John, to predict the weather.
I'm good, thanks.
I tell you what, I have to predict the weather because in Belmopan they've got their own sun and it's so hot there.
It's light heat.
So let's talk about the general situation, Francisca, and we go from there. What should we expect?
Okay, guys. All the indications are that the atmosphere is still moist and unstable.
That doesn't sound positive.
That doesn't sound positive? Relatively moist and unstable conditions continue. Oh, yeah. But maybe the 24-hour forecast is going to be better. Tell us about that.
Okay, so we'll see sunshine, we'll see a few cloudy spells, and I'm seeing isolated showers, generally speaking, but a little bit more over central and southern areas. Can I clarify where central and southern areas? Because I know the public sometimes don't know what we are talking about.
So central areas would be?
Central areas would be from Belize City, westward, and down south towards just in the vicinity of Dangriga. So that would be central areas. So that would include Belmopan, Panyard, Benke. and southern areas Dan Grigor southward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, okay, so I'm saying we'll see isolated showers except for central and southern areas this morning, and then by this afternoon it will be isolated all over the country.
Leave it a read.
And then, right. And later tonight, then I'm seeing an increase again over that same area, central and southern areas.
All right.
Right.
So let's talk about the winds. From where?
Winds out of the east and southeast, 10 to 20 knots, and that will produce moderate seas, 4 to 6 feet waves beyond the reef.
My gosh, man, I tell you what, I've been beyond the reef and the sea just becks, Francisca.
Slap you up.
Oh my gosh. Look, I tell you what, the boat me down there and there's the water me up there and the fish watch by way and say, whoa, no, today. But let's talk about the highs and low temperatures for today.
That would describe it perfectly. Yes. So maximum temperatures, 87 along the coast today, 92 inland, 80 up in the Maya Mountains. Overnight, 80 along the coast, 74 inland, and 68 up in the Maya Mountains.
All right. And the extended forecast, what will the weekend be like?
All right. Saturday night, even Sunday, I'm seeing this similar pattern.
Okay.
Where nighttime we get these showers. By morning, they begin to dissipate. By evening, it's isolated. That's right.
All right, and the hurricane season is here. Is there anything we should be looking out for?
All right, not in our area, but currently we have Tropical Storm Fiona, which just southeast of the Guadeloupe, and it has maximum winds of 50 miles per hour and moving west at 15 miles per hour. So not in our immediate vicinity.
All right, so we don't have to worry about Fiona.
That's right.
All right. Well, Francisca, we're so thankful that you joined us this morning with some news. I don't know if they're good or bad, but
You know what? We'll play it by ear. We'll play it by ear. We'll see how the rest of the day continues, and if this show is never isolated, we'll call the Met Service.
Thank you.
Thank you, Francisca.
You're welcome. You're welcome, guys.
Wait.
Well, we'll see. I mean, like I said, and I've said it so many times on this show, it always rains in September.
Well, I think there's a song for that. Right, Carlos? There's that song called September Rain. Yeah,
of course there is. There's a song for
called September
everything,
Rain.
as we have officially determined.
Well, speaking of a song for everything, we will be jumping on now into exactly what the show is going to be like. They want to play a song for everything.
Yeah.
Panyard is going to be tomorrow. It's going to be a great one. You don't want to miss it. Look, I tell you what, everybody in where I work at SKZ, Sakizme, everybody don't buy a ticket for Panyard.
Yeah.
So the first segment is going to be all about Panyard, and we've got Carlos in. Kim not there yet, but Carlos guy is squatted on too. So we'll be chit-chatting with them in just a few. That's all right, man. We'll be chit-chatting with them in just a few and getting some music from them as well.
Ooh.
That's the first segment.
And keeping up with small businesses and so forth in Belize, we are going to be joined by Alison Hidalgo, who wrote a book called Throwing Away My Thoughts, and it's a compilation of poetry and art. I'm excited to see that.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that conversation. But after reading or getting some lessons from a book and learning about poems and whatnot, we'll learn how to
make some steak.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
that? Me like cow.
You like cow.
Sorry,
You
I
like
love
pretty animal.
Carlos, you like cow? Yeah, me like cow, boy, I swear. But GNG Steakhouse is going to be in with us. Minor, he's the chef, man. This guy knows exactly how it should go.
He know for chef.
So they'll be in to do some steaks for us and tell us about their business as well. I love having conversations with businesses. It's a great one.
Talking about food.
They drive our economy, and it's because of you. So we're going to chit-chat about all those things when we come back. Stay with us. It's Open Your Eyes. It's a Friday, and it's a great day to be
great.
We'll be back.
Your life just got a lot less complicated with Belize Bank Contactless MasterCard Debit Card. Introducing our Standard Debit and MasterCard Platinum Debit Cards. Now you can make purchases anywhere MasterCard is accepted with one tap, pay and go. Your contactless card never has to leave your hands, especially in these times. And your card is embedded with multiple layers of security. Platinum card holders get to enjoy extra benefits like price protection, purchase protection, trip inconvenience, and luggage protection, just to name a few. Start enjoying a cashless lifestyle today with the Belize Bank.
B-Bucks by Benny's, Belize's newest multi-brand rewards program. To access B-Bucks, download the mobile app or access the website portal at bbucks.bz and set up your account. If you already have a Benny's account, chances are you already have B-Bucks. Don't let them go to waste. To earn B-Bucks, make a purchase at any Benny's location or at any of these Benny's entities, namely Island Freight Forwarders, Best Manufacturing, Benquip, and B-Mart. Once B-Bucks are earned, reward yourself. Use B-Bucks to buy items or exchange for cash. You can also double, triple, or even quadruple your B-Bucks on promotional days. It is simple. Purchase, earn, redeem. Loyalty is always rewarding with B-Bucks. Brought to you by Benny's, celebrating 75 years of quality and savings.
Travelers, are you?
Great Belize Productions Channel 5, proud winner of 9 Caribbean Media Awards for 2021. Best Investigative Report, Best News Item, Best Coverage of People with Disabilities, Best Financial Literacy Journalism, Best Videographer, Best Television Commercial Spot, and the People's Choice Award, with 2 special mentions for financial literacy journalism.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5 Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
Dwayne Moody, Isani Cayetano, Marian Ali, Paul Lopez. Your News 5 Belize teams do whatever it takes. Go wherever they need to go, so you can catch the story wherever you are, whenever you want, on whatever device. Channel 5 Belize on television, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Because news is now everywhere, all the time. And so are we.
Whether you're at home, on the road, at work, or at school, if you see news happening or suspect that something might be up, call or text the Channel 5 News Belize tip line at 672-5555. You don't have to give us your name, just give us the tip. That's 672-5555. Call or text us so we can check it out.
And we'll be back in a few, so stay tuned. Thanks, Jen. Hey there, we know you have to head out to work shortly, but don't forget that you can stay tuned by watching us on our Facebook live stream. Find us at Open Your Eyes BC, and you can continue watching there. You can also download Facebook Watch on your streaming device, and you can watch at your own convenience.
And for all the behind-the-scenes fun, follow us on Instagram at OYE Belize.
So,
find us
and follow us
today.
When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Channel 5 introduces the Daily Obituaries. The Daily Obituaries will broadcast all death and funeral announcements and memorials to honor your loved one's life and memories. The Daily Obituaries airs on Channel 5 prior to the evening newscast, with subsequent repeats at 10 p.m. and 12 noon the following day. It will also be placed online on our social media platforms, all for a standard package fee. Celebrate their lives and memories with Channel 5's Daily Obituaries. Honor in life and reverence in death.
Now that's Shalia Young. I got to check my microphone there.
Yes, Shalia Young.
Shalia Young and Alma Perote. Man, you guys are so good. You know what the second song was? No. You know, we could say it in a pan language. Come on, Carlos, man. Shala, baby. My gosh, April. I'm surprised and shocked. Oh my God. Guys, good morning and welcome.
You guys here. Welcome.
Hold the microphone. And we'll be chit-chatting now about Panyard and what you guys will be taking to Panyard. Carlos, man, come. You make up put April there, then you are right, you know? But the conversation about Panyard is a very important one. Why? Because a lot of people look forward to it. Belizeans love Panyard. It's a part of September. It's embedded in our bodies and soul. All right? So let's firstly talk to Shalia. Shal, good morning, and how are you?
I'm good.
You love what you do?
I love it very much.
So how
I've
long
been
you
doing
been-
it since I was in standard 3.
Alright, so not like last year. I'm just saying. What made you want to play the pan?
I was going to Horizon, and one day my music teacher, Miss Hiroko Franklin, she gave me an application. You should try out this summer to play steel pan. I'm like, all right, what could go wrong? Which nothing went wrong, and I just kept on playing. It's been my heart ever since.
Oh my goodness, that's
So
so
how many
cool.
years have you been doing this?
I believe 8 years. Yeah.
Wow.
You know, it's been a while since we did our work
Yeah,
like that. But
together.
8 years?
So tell us about. I was watching you guys play. That's why I'm going to pay attention to this song, because I was looking at how their
Yeah.
performance and their techniques. And do you guys have a language when you keep looking at each other?
Yeah.
Okay, what's that about?
We sort of we look at each other. Okay, we're gonna end here, right? Yeah.
But nothing happens. They just watch each other and then and then continue, and then they watch each other again and then continue. And I have no idea what was being said, but there was a communication.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, you and Alma communicate perfectly. Let her communicate with us. Let me this microphone here. Alma, come in closer, man, come in closer. So tell us about you and, you know.
My name is Alma Perote.
Yeah, you look like him.
I don't know what to say. Like,
So how long have you been doing this?
Yeah.
Why did you get
specifically steel pan, like about 10 to 11 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how many other instruments you play?
Since I'm a music major at SJC, we do percussion. So that includes like marimba and drum set and also piano as something and steel pan.
So you play
and
all of
timpani.
those?
Yeah, I'm trying my best to
play all of them.
play all of those
Oh
instruments.
my goodness!
Wow.
So I noticed as well. I came on. I think you weren't in the studio, and I told him I want to hear this song.
Oh.
And you know, like which song? And then Carlos told him.
They speak a music language.
You know what they said? You know what they said? Oh! Yeah, like, but how we want to live, and they don't know the you know?
Yes.
That's just so weird. But Carlos, let's get you into the conversation, man. You have been you're a musical genius. And I could say that because you play all the instruments. I know you could play one rubber band. I'm sure you could do that. Tell us about your music journey and how much you're looking forward to Panyard.
Well, you said something very important, all right? Communication.
Yeah.
You have to know that music itself is a language.
Yeah.
So that's why it's easy for them to communicate.
Yeah.
We not teach this. We not teach them as a just let's go learn music. It's about discipline and develop a skill to communicate one another through the music.
Yeah.
And that was the most important thing what we have to put forward in Belize.
Yeah.
How we can communicate through the music.
So what would be, okay, I'm new to music. I love how they're playing the pan. What would be my starters, or what would you expect from me primarily? What would be the first thing you teach me?
Appreciation.
Appreciate music, instrument?
In general. Well, sometimes you don't have to be what you say a genius and things like that. You don't have to be a genius for have a communication with another person.
Yeah, that's true.
It's only just about related different maybe opinions or quality of playing. And that is first thing I like to develop with my students.
Yeah.
How do you appreciate what you will do?
Yeah.
So how do you take those skills and techniques into a competition like Panyard?
Panyard no is a competition until this point. I hope want to do something more bigger than that, because we have a good movement in Belize.
Okay.
It goes slowly because economic and all of those things. Knock up everybody. But I think so, little bit by little bit will increase the level of the music, the level of the instrument, and so we can compete.
Yeah.
Maybe not compete here I think it. I don't want to think about competing Belize. I think a fierce of people outside that we can beat them.
Like Alex did.
Like Alex with the panorama.
Exactly. He tried his thing and do it well. He
Yes,
come in
he did
six.
really, really well.
He come in six.
Out of a lot of them, and he was actually sixth.
From 10.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 10 finals.
No, listen. from 200.
Yes.
Yeah.
He comes sixth. This is
that's
a huge thing for us.
Applaud, yeah.
But that is one person.
Yeah.
I look it up.
As a team,
collective,
like a team. Yeah.
collective thing. That will be
That would be
massive.
serious?
Massive.
It sounds like a dream of yours, Kyle. It sounds like it's something that
we
you didn't want to happen.
in 2017, all right, and we bring here my friend Liam Tick. Is one of the world-class band. He will come again in November.
Okay.
And so he invite us to participate in his band in Trinidad in Panorama. So some of us guys go and witness
what
that
it's like.
competition.
Have you been? Have you seen what the competition is?
Yes,
what is it like?
I know we got too expensive to go to.
Oh yeah, I know.
But we have Alex go, Mr. John, and I think so Benoit.
Okay.
Like 5 of them.
Okay.
You have the opportunity, and then just blows up the
amazing.
mind and we anytime I set for something like that.
Yeah.
I never will think about small stuff.
Big.
I want something big for.
Go big or go home.
So
and
then-
this is Panyard.
So then, exactly. So
This
then
is
what are you
Panyard this
putting
year.
in that kind of mentality into this
This
Panyard?
is
How are you
Panyard.
preparing your students?
Well, then our music major.
Okay.
Okay.
So then
the music
account-
majors.
Then counts, yes, but it's a process.
Okay.
Easy for me to deal with them.
Okay.
But I not only deal with them, I am music director of 3 more bands.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little bit.
Wow.
I like get busy.
Yeah,
so
well,
when you are busy, you
yeah.
don't think about other things.
And you know what? If he's not band directing, he's out working out. That's the money. That's the money on the side. I know he's thinking about some song.
You know, I'll bring it back to the ladies because they're the ones that are actually, performing. So how?
I perform too.
Yes.
I know
everything.
I know direct. I don't like direct. I want play. Yes.
All right.
So, ladies, how have you been preparing for Panyard?
Well, for me and Shelly, we are in like other bands other than SGC.
Okay.
So it's been very hectic for us for like the past month or 2 because since we're in a lot of bands, like just say like we're in 3 bands. So Monday and Wednesday we have a practice with one band, which will end to like 10 o'clock in the night.
Wow.
And then Tuesday, Thursday we have another band that we have to practice with, and Friday we have another band that doesn't finish till like 10 o'clock as well. So we go to school at 8 o'clock, don't go home until 10 o'clock. And during that time we have to do schoolwork also. Work for him, practice for him, for his classes, and we still have to get up again every morning, 8 o'clock, to go do the same routine all over again.
Oh my
And
God.
you call me busy.
Yeah. They're busier than
They're
you.
busier than me.
They're busier than you. So let me ask Shalia, how do you balance all of that?
How do I balance? I actually don't know. I just do it. If some nights I have to stay up late to do my homework, that's just what I have to do.
Yeah.
It's a sacrifice
Yeah.
that I'm
then
willing to do.
What advice do you give for kids that are looking at you right now and say, I'm not sure if I can do all of that? What would you say?
I would say, believe in yourself, man. You can do anything.
Oh man, she'd go for pageant too. Believe in yourself. Yeah. Anything.
I love
You
it.
can once you put your mind to it.
All right.
Once you love what you do.
So Carlos,
Yeah.
Panyard is tomorrow. What should we look forward to? What should we look out for? Why should I go?
Yeah.
You have to go because you have to go.
They don't tell you,
I
John.
believe so. Listen, we are in 2 years or 3 years that we know just be lazy right there and chill. So I think so. This year, Panyard, everybody look at something very explosive, something that they can go and relax and
enjoy great music.
And where are they going to Panyard? Where is Panyard going to be? What time?
All right, it will be in the House of Culture.
Okay.
Thanks God. I love House of Culture for this event.
Okay.
That is the beginning of the Panyard.
Okay.
Whole group Panyard is in the House of Culture,
That's
right?
right, sir.
So we, Nietzsche, Kim, myself put on that together for happening, and all the band agreed to go to.
How many bands?
We have 6 bands.
Okay.
We will have Pantempers that we want to honor Pantempa because it's a 30th anniversary of
Oh wow,
Pantempa.
that's so cool.
And it's tough and Belize for Mantien a band for so
30
long.
years.
I believe then kudos to Pantempers for all of this.
Yeah.
We will have Pandemonium, nice band too. Panerific is for Belmopan. We have a new band that is from Kikaker.
What?
Pandesi.
Pandesi,
Pandesi.
I like that.
Pandesi is a music program I have in Kikaker. I go every Saturday to Kikaker and teach
music there.
Music there. So we make a band and the team
everybody
will
goes,
go. Yeah. So we have SGC Junior College, SGC in general, because we put them together.
Where you put together again.
Whatever. No worry about that. And we will have Alex as a soloist.
Okay.
You know, he likes his thing and he do great. And we have Omolewa. It's my project too. And
Omolewa Hossein, right?
Hossein.
He did say he does 3 bands, so he'll just be out there.
I don't say it's. I don't say no.
You just say it.
You say. All right. So we will have some prices because we know we used to go to Panyard only hair pan. This year is a mix of stuff. Yes, we will have some artists.
Okay.
And we will have some artists that have lata. Heavy stuff and he's carrying.
Okay. So then what time is this getting started then?
It will be at 7 o'clock sharp.
7 sharp.
We want to say everybody to be. I know Belize and I like Commode late.
Belize time.
But Panyard will be kicked up very hard from the beginning.
Ooh, so you have to get there early, be seated early.
Yeah.
Tickets, prices.
Prices cheap.
Cheap? What are cheap?
$10.
Oh
yeah, $10.
$10 for adults, $5 for kids.
Yeah.
But go get your ticket now because it goes very fast. And we only thinking about 800 people, more or less.
800.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of people.
900 people.
I
so
imagine.
everybody start to Panerific get like a 200 ticket, the next one 100.
Do you still have tickets to sell?
I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, you just go to the Bliss there. They're being sold right there.
If you don't get your boat.
I'll come from around.
Because they are fantasy. I really can't get get over that yet. I like it.
But guys, this was great, man. We got one more song?
You got one more song to send us
We
off?
can play the second part too.
All right. So these ladies will send us off and then we'll go to commercial break and we'll be back for more OIE. So stay tuned.
Woo, woo.
Technology is ubiquitous, and it's transforming how, when, and where we work. Fulltech Systems is placing award-winning devices in the hands of information workers, allowing them to work without compromise in a world without wires, to innovate, create, and to maximize productivity anytime, anywhere, satisfying the needs of the desk-centric remote and field worker and every other worker in between. We are providing the industry's best devices to businesses going through the process of digital transformation. Partner with us today to provide the solutions that will allow your employees to work effectively and efficiently to enhance your customers' experience. Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price but stay for the service.
Everyone, including our elderly, needs to stay connected with their loved ones. With Smart's Golden Citizen broadband program, senior citizens can sign up for 10 megabytes of unlimited internet at a low monthly cost of $25. Citizens over 65 can sign up with a valid ID and receive free installation plus 1 month free on selected broadband plans. Visit a Smart showroom near you for more information on how you can enjoy Smart's Golden Citizen broadband program. Smart, bringing people together.
Hi, I'm Chef Sean Quillen. I love cooked fish fillet, and I prefer to get my fish straight at the fish market right here at Conchel Bay. But you see, sometimes you come out here and you don't know what you're getting. The fish has no label, it has no patch of skin. But don't worry about it. I am here today to teach you how to avoid fish fraud. When purchasing your fillet, remember to look out for the patch of skin required by law. Or you could tell them by the physical characteristics: long and slender, barracuda; nice white meat, hagfish; the deep bloodline from the bow to the stand, that is jack. When buying in bulk or buying out of a bag, make sure to inspect each fillet individually to avoid what we call in a Creole, pussy in a bag. What a pussy in a bag? Fraud. If that's not the help you, because even for me as a professional chef at this man for 40 years, that's really challenging. All I could tell you is buy from a reputable source or buy it whole. And if all of that's not available to you, just go to fishrighteatright.com and we at Oceana have a fish identification charge. Because guess where you go on here now? We talk about bloodline just now one thing, and that's a snapper, right? Classic snapper. What kind of snapper is this? This is nurse shark. Nurse shark. Highly illegal. No make they trick you, no make you buy pussy in a bag. Do the right thing. Fish right. Eat right.
Great Belize Productions Channel 5, proud winner of 9 Caribbean Media Awards for 2021. Best Investigative Report, Best News Item, Best Coverage of People with Disabilities, Best Financial Literacy Journalism, Best Videographer, Best Television Commercial Spot, and the People's Choice Award, with 2 special mentions for financial literacy journalism.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5 Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
Dwayne Moody, Isani Cayetano, Marian Ali, Paul Lopez. Your News 5 police teams do whatever it takes. Go wherever they need to go, so you can catch the story wherever you are, whenever you want, on whatever device. Channel 5 believes on television Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Because news is now everywhere, all the time. And so are we.
Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. We're moving now into our second segment for the morning. Now, this one is going to be a conversation with none other than Alison Hidalgo. And she'll be telling us all about her book. She is a poet as well. She's got deep thoughts. You know, I'm going over some of what she's got here, and I'm like, whoo.
Yeah, deep. Cutting deep.
This is what you call thinking deep. Her book is called Throwing Away My Thoughts. She's the author of Throwing Away My Thoughts, and she's on Zoom for today. Alison Hidalgo, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And how are you today?
I'm good, and you?
We're doing great.
How is Arizona? I hear it's hot.
It is warm.
What, Belize kind of hot or Arizona kind of hot?
They have a different sun.
No, here it's like really dry. So
like
it's not the same.
Stop here.
But Alison, it's so nice to have you in with us this morning. And like we mentioned, you've got some serious thoughts put together in this book.
Lovely.
Now, tell us about yourself and how long have you been putting thoughts together like this?
I've been writing for about 5 years. I started in high school when I was about 15. Now I'm 20. And I decided to just put it all together and release it this year.
So we've been looking at some of your poetry. Well, we've been reading some of it. Can you explain to us the artistic thought process that goes into how you do your poetry, how you write your thoughts?
So when I start feeling like overwhelmed or something happens, and I usually write down whatever I'm feeling immediately, and then maybe I'll go back to it later when I want like a little me time to like do my writing, and I'll go and sort of expand on it and just find similarities somewhere else. So like writing a roller coaster is one of my big themes that I like using to explain overwhelming feelings. And so then I'll just compare the two together and see what feels the same and just go on from there.
Alison, I read the front part, and it says Alison Hidalgo, a poetry collection crafted to inspire women. Tell us about that. Why inspire women?
I think a lot of it is that I feel there's no space to feel, and I want it to be known that it's okay, that your emotions are totally fine and you should be allowed to express them in a way. And so I wrote this book in order to let others know who are feeling the same way. It's totally fine, and you should be able to express it and let others know, talk about it, and feel okay in doing so.
Well, Alison, you are. This is your first publishing, I imagine,
Yes.
and you have published it in Belize for Belizeans. Talk to us about where we can find your book and the cost.
It's 50 Belize, and you can find it at Blue Bakery, or you can text 615-1370 to ask for a copy.
So 5 years since you have been, since you've been 15, you've been putting things down. Was it tough to put thoughts or throwing away my thoughts together? You've got a lot of stuff in here. As a matter of fact, you've got over 139, 140 pages. How tough is that? I mean, 5 years good enough for that? Was that it? Tell us about that.
That was not all of them.
Really?
Yeah, I just chose 66 of my poems. And the thing about me is I like write multiple poems based on one event or one feeling. And so I had a lot to choose from. It wasn't really hard to put it all together. It was mainly making sure which ones were the best that I wanted to put. So yeah, and I have so many more, and I just keep writing, and so I'm excited to continue writing more.
How did you select the ones to
the
put?
66 that you
How did
chose
you
to put in there?
you choose to do that?
I chose a couple of themes that I wanted to go on, especially depression and anxiety. I feel that's my biggest problem, and I feel like a lot of people feel the same way. So those were my biggest themes in the book, and then I chose others that I feel like other girls go through as well, that are big.
You know what? You're actually touching a really big topic there, because we know how vocal folks are right now, or in today's day and age, in terms of suffering with depression and anxiety. I'd like for you to touch on there some more, because we'd like to motivate people to try to put things or thoughts together, and then they find it very tough. They prefer to not say anything or not do anything, or might not know which avenue to take. What would you advise somebody who is suffering like that to try and put their thoughts together and try to put it out? It could be very therapeutic for them.
I would say, don't worry. I felt the same way. And you just have to find your creative outlet, whether that be writing it down or painting something, drawing, or even sports. Sports is such a great way to just release that energy that you feel that you can't tell anybody or put into words. That is such a great way. It's helped me. But for me, it was writing. And you just go on from whatever feeling that you have and ramble on.
Then one more thing that I'd like to know. We're looking at some of the artwork that you've got in the book, and we got to understand that your mom is an artist. Tell us about your mom.
Yes. So my mom has been painting her entire life. She loves it. She's a pathologist, but that's her little creative outlet that she likes. And so she's been painting her whole life. So my entire life, I've just seen her always painting. I think her art is amazing. And she didn't ever really want to do anything with her painting commercially. So I asked her as a favor. I was like, hey, I want to do illustrations with my book. Do you think you could help me? And she was more than happy to.
Sure.
No, I read your poetry and I look at the illustrations, and it's sort of like a visual effect for what I'm reading. I think that I connect more with the poetry because there is this visual artistry to look at. So talk to us about how those concepts developed in terms of the art. Did the art inspire the poet, or did the poet inspire the artist?
I think it's one and the same, because as I was writing, I had some images come to me, and when I read them back, I'm like, oh, I know exactly what it is I want to portray if it were a picture. Because at times, even I like drawing, and because of my mom. And so whenever I was reading them and trying to pick what to put as the art, I had an image with the poem.
I'm looking through the book, and I found one that I really like, because there are a lot of people with Monday blues. There are a lot of people who look at Monday and just hate Monday because, it's Monday and it's a long day.
Those
but
people
I tend to feel that we should accept Mondays, because Mondays have us with great appreciation for Fridays. You know, so let me read this one. I will try to do my best Alison Hidalgo.
I think you'll do it justice.
So here we go. This one is called A New Perspective. It says, I like Monday mornings. It's the start of the week, and I haven't messed up anything as yet. There's hope to fix what has been done and a potential for greatness. That's why I like Monday mornings. The sense of a new beginning, to make something great, a chance to turn things around for the better. What went through your mind with that?
Well, it was a Monday morning. And I was in high school. This one was a long time ago. And the weekend was a little bit messy, but I felt like, well, you know, you always have to wake up the next day and start anew. Yesterday has passed. The past is in the past. All you can do now is focus on the future and what you can do now. And I felt like that's a great way to see a Monday morning.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't like Mondays, and that was also a part of it. I was like, oh, it's Monday. But I was like, no, let's be better. Let's do better. And that's a great way to start, is on a Monday.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. There's one more I'd like to read here.
Yes,
Come on here, Professor.
yes,
Don't believe it.
yes.
It says, this one is called Slow Down, and I'd like your perspective on this one as well. It says, if you move too fast, you'll miss the love. Your kid grew up. Now you wish you could go back. If you move too fast, you'll miss the beauty. You missed it. The flower bloomed, but you had to go. If you keep moving like this, that's when you decide to miss it all. Just be in the beauty with me for a second. Why? What's up with that? Slow down.
I like that.
I felt like I was moving too fast. I felt like life was moving too fast. And I just wanted to feel like, just for a moment, life was a little bit slower.
Yeah.
Just so I can enjoy that moment. And it was me and my mom in the car. We were driving, and the sun was rising, and it was so pretty. I was like, wow, Mom, like, park here.
Yeah.
Look how pretty it looks. The sea's there and everything. It was just so great. And I was like, we need to like slow down and appreciate these little moments more.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I love the
beautiful.
art, and you're talking. So the concept makes sense because this is the illustration that goes with the poem that John just read.
Yeah.
And listening to your story, I understand it even more now. I really like that one.
Alison, you are an inspiration to a lot of young ladies out there. And again, I'd like, because, you know, just being on here and expressing your thoughts, you become a role model, especially for people who, you know, might not know how to express themselves. Again, why should I express myself? What's the importance of expressing self?
Well, if you don't express yourself, you keep these emotions and feelings inside. And I feel like after a while, it starts to become like a glass that's already full. And everything starts spilling out in ways that you don't want it to.
Yeah.
And so it's important to like empty your cup sometimes and let that water out so that new things can come and go.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
Go ahead, John.
Yeah, you know, one of the things that you alluded to that really got to me was actually expressing your emotions. And this is where us men have a hard time expressing our emotions. And I'd like for you to speak, especially to the young men out there, the importance of expressing their emotions. Why should they do that?
I know my book says crafted to inspire women.
Yeah.
But I only say that because from my perspective, that's all I've known.
Yeah.
But it's so important for men as well to express their feelings, because a lot of times men hold things back, especially their anger, and let it out in ways that we are so saddened to see. They get violent and everything, and that's not okay. You can let out that anger. There's so many ways through sports. You don't have to do art if that's not your thing. there's sports, there's exercising, there's even some music, you know?
Yeah.
There's so many ways.
Have you thought about writing music as well? Because I feel that you would be a very good composer.
I actually have, but I don't know if that's the journey for me just yet.
Okay.
But she's still young, so
Yeah, 20 years old.
she has the time to figure that out. But John and I have been going back and forth and just reading your book, Allison, and I really like this one.
All right, let's hear it.
This one is Hope from the Sun. The sun rose just right above the clouds, shining in my face, and this is what it said. Yes, you will be better, and you will soon shine as bright as me. You will be yellow and orange, a shiny gold. That's what the sun showed me. There is light. Even after any dark, endless tunnel, there will eventually be light. There is light and hope, and I will find my light. I will be golden, just like an early morning sunrise. I love that. You're a morning person, aren't you, Allison?
I used to be.
What?
I used to wake up every morning to go to the gym at Radisson, and I feel like they had the perfect little just drive by the sea, and you would see the sunrise, and it was just amazing. I loved going there for the sunrise.
And now you're no longer a morning person?
Yeah, now it's a little bit harder.
I can imagine that one. But
So when is your next publication? Because I know that you've got hundreds of poems.
She says 100,
everything
right?
Is, everything is inspiring to you. I think, as a matter of fact, following this show, you'll definitely want to write something. I expressed my mind. I was asked questions, and the questions were answered so beautifully.
There's your poem right there.
There you go, right? Alison, do you have an next publication coming out? But this is great.
Yeah, love it.
Thank you. As of the moment, I have no plans for a next publication. I do want to write a little bit more to make a new book, maybe have a specific single theme for it. But this book has been doing so great. It's even on Amazon now. I feel so proud of it and empowered. I really do want to come out with another book, but I think I want to have a specific theme for this one instead of multiple topics.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. This sounds great. I've got one parting shot, but we want to wish you all the very best, Allison. It's so nice to have you in with us. It's so nice to meet you, and we do hope that when you get back home that you're able to once again visit us here in the studio, and we have a good conversation about this one. What do you say?
Yes, that would be great.
Awesome.
Thank you guys for having me.
All right, it's so nice to meet you. You know, strange Belizean, because September time everybody at home.
What's going on?
I know. I'm studying biochemistry, so I'm here studying.
All right, so because you're studying biochemistry, we're going to leave you with this one. 70 chances could have been given, but the story would still end the same. Insanity doesn't have to be reached. So close the book and don't pick it up again. It's nice to meet you. We're going to chit chat with you another time. Thank you for joining us, all right?
Have a good day, Allison.
Thank you for having me.
That's the way it is.
I love it. I love it. I love that she's a biochem student that is able to express herself through art. That's You don't always see that, but
we're going to take the break. Yes. When we come back, it's all about the moo. I mean,
you ready for coal? You ready for some mang?
I tell you what, GNG Steakhouse, we've got the reps in to tell us all about how the business is, what they do, and we're ready to, you ready for taste?
I'm ready for taste.
I'm ready to taste as well. We're going to take the break. When we come back, J&J's, we'll be chit-chatting with them. That's when we come back. Stay with me.
Come to J&J Steakhouse for premium steaks and a fine dining experience. It will be love at first bite. We offer signature dishes, cocktails, decadent desserts, and an international wine cellar. Call for reservations at 205-2526 or 624-0500 or contact us on Facebook or Instagram. Opening hours are Monday to Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Thursday to Sunday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come and taste the difference at GNG Steakhouse, 10.5 miles Philip Golson Highway in Ladyville. Good times, great taste.
Hello eCash user, the eCash app is now available in Spanish. Changing the language in your eCash app from English to Spanish is quick and easy. Let me walk you through the steps. First, open your eCash app. Enter your PIN. Tap the More icon at the bottom of your screen. Choose Security. Select Language. Tap on Spanish. Then re-enter your PIN. And that's it. Your eCash app is now in Spanish, and you can continue to enjoy your eCash digital wallet. Belize Bank's eCash app makes life easier.
My beautiful Belize, my land of the free, my home and it's bound by the Caribbean Sea. Valiant and bold, proud we are strong. Belize we rebound at age 41. Belize we are free and independent. We're free and independent. Free and independent. To be whatever you wanna be. Free and independent. We're free and independent. Free and independent. We're changing our country, we're free. So make we celebrate with smart. Come celebrate with smart. Make we celebrate with smart. Let's celebrate with smart. So make we celebrate with smart. Come celebrate with smart. Make we celebrate with smart. Let's celebrate with smart.
The entire Smart family wishes all Belizeans a safe and happy September celebrations. Smart, bringing people together.
Productions Channel 5, proud winner of 9 Caribbean Media Awards for 2021. Best Investigative Report, Best News Item, Best Coverage of People with Disabilities, Best Financial Literacy Journalism, Best Videographer, Best Television Commercial Spot, and the People's Choice Award, with 2 special mentions for Financial Literacy Journalism.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
Dwayne Moody, Isani Cayetano, Marian Ali, Paul Lopez. Your News 5 police teams do whatever it takes, go wherever they need to go, so you can catch the story wherever you are, whenever you want, on whatever device. Channel 5 believes on television, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, because news is now everywhere, all the time, and so are we.
Whether you're at home, on the road, at work, or at school, if you see news happening or suspect that something might be up, call or text the Channel 5 News Belize tip line at 672-5555. You don't have to give us your name, just give us the tip. That's 672-5555. Call or text us so we can check it out.
When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Channel 5 introduces the Daily Obituaries. The Daily Obituaries will broadcast all death and funeral announcements and memorials to honor your loved one's life and memories. The Daily Obituaries airs on Channel 5 prior to the evening newscast, with subsequent repeats at 10 p.m. and 12 noon the following day. It will also be placed online on our social media platforms, all for a standard package fee. Celebrate their lives and memories with Channel 5's Daily Obituaries. Honor in life and reverence in death.
And we'll be back in a few, so stay tuned. Thanks, Jen. Hey there, we know you have to head out to work shortly, but don't forget that you can stay tuned by watching us on our Facebook live stream. Find us at Open Your Eyes BC, and you can continue watching there. You can also download Facebook Watch on your streaming device, and you can watch at your own convenience.
And for all the behind-the-scenes fun, follow us on Instagram at OYE Belize. So,
find us
and follow us
today.
And we're moving now into our third and final segment.
Yes, I am excited. We just celebrate
early. You know what? I'm watching the camera.
Yeah.
And I see you got red, white. I mean, you got red, blue, and check this out. Look on the TV. Look on the screen. Red, blue, and white.
right? You got this.
Oh, wow.
Steakhouse. Minor Hernandez, he's a chef at GNG Steakhouse. And my girl Sandra, my manager at GNG Steakhouse. Good morning and welcome, guys.
Good morning,
everyone.
And how are you guys?
Well, right now we're happy to be here again.
Yes.
Again, it's our third time.
They're here to tell you things, you know.
You know what, Minor, tell me, you remember when you were in 2020 and I was like, Minor? I got a minor thought about it. I
could get away, but you can't. but yes, J&J Steakhouse. So tell us about this establishment.
Yeah.
So basically, what we do at GNG Steakhouse, I guess everybody knows already where the location is in Ladyville. We're located in Ladyville, 10 miles Philip Golson Highway.
Okay.
So the steakhouse dedicates itself only on steaks. So all the steaks, what we cook there, it's in partner with Sandra's Meat Shop.
Okay.
So everything what supply, the prime steaks and everything we'll be cooking. Like for today, I will be having the cutting board, and then we're gonna have the rodeo-winning pork chops we won on Elmo Pan.
So when was that? When was that big winning?
That was July 14th.
Okay.
July 14th, and I will be presenting it to you guys so you guys can taste it. And also the cutting board is one of our dinner specials at the steakhouse.
So Sandra's Meat Shop. Sandra, you might meet? No.
No, it's not Sandra. Next Sandra.
Next Sandra, no relation.
No relation?
No.
She's probably their cousin, both in India, Sandra.
She's Sandra's the one who does the flags.
Okay.
You see all the flags on the roundabouts and everything? That's her.
Wait, stop.
Wait,
Stop.
so you make this? Yes. And the one within our front right now?
And the ones on the roundabout, you see the roundabout, 21 flags around?
21 flags there, the flag.
Yes, and the one on the roundabout going to Belmopan, the big ones, yeah.
That is gorgeous.
So wait. You know, this is strange because
I'm a little
we couldn't talk about steak and J&J's Meat House, and we're actually meeting, or we've got on set the lady who does the flag for the monument that roundabout.
For
the big one at Belmopan.
For everybody, the small ones here.
Governmental,
for government, Sandra, you the whole out.
Niche, the one for the 21st, raising the flag, we do that.
Just she had the flag lady.
Oh yeah.
Sandra, you had the flag lady.
I'm the flag lady.
What? Let's call
it like that. It's the flag lady.
That was good information to know, you know. We'll bring you back for that. Yes.
But like, how do you do this? You're not gonna scratch me as an
I didn't expect the person to tell me about me.
About me?
Yeah, but now I kind of want to talk about flag lady.
So anyways.
Let's focus on the meat today.
Yeah, this is about G&G's.
And Sandra's Meat Shop.
I've been around the vicinity, and I've seen from a certain vantage point what it's like. It looks beautiful. It's definitely a place I would want to go. And besides, they specialize in steaks.
I do watch this meat, John, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see how they...
Apart from steaks, they also do have breakfast things like the bacons. If you're into the beef, we have the sliced bacon, which will be the beef.
Yeah.
Have there. Low on salt.
Bacon? Yes, beef bacon. So good.
And then we have the regular pork bacon.
Pork bacon, yeah.
They have both bacon, like for your scrambled eggs.
Oh.
Italian sausages for your barbecue. Yes. We have arracheras, who's a fanatic of arracheras. Then they do have sliced ham.
Yes.
Man, and nothing utter.
If you love steaks, we have cowboy steaks. We have also the New York ribeye, aged New York porterhouse, T-bones, anything you talk about steaks.
But, yes.
We have
picanha,
and we have butterfly pork chops.
So
we have also the farmer's sausage and habanero sausage if you're like into the spice.
So what are you preparing for us?
I'm preparing first of all, the cutting board, which is usually we serve that for dinner at the steakhouse, which consists of 3 kinds of meat. So here I have a shrimp kebab. Okay. I'll put it here.
Ooh, that looks good.
Then we have some baby back ribs. Sweet. You also can get baby back ribs there.
Okay. So when you say that you're going to do the cutting board, it's a compilation of meats.
Yeah, a compilation of meats.
So with marine and terrapin.
And terrapin, yes. Right. So we have here a arrachera. And then I have here a bourbon chicken, which is our own homemade marinade.
So you also make your own seasoning.
Yes.
And that is why you came here in 2020.
Organic products.
John. That one in Queen.
See this, my line of seasonings are there.
Yeah, well, minor.
Organically grown and grown in Belize, everything.
So there's a buffalo
seasoning.
So like for buffalo wings?
Buffalo wings, buffalo chicken burger, buffalo chicken.
Salt-free.
Salt-free, that's why you're
wonderful for diabetics and
yes, exactly.
No MSG, no salt.
No MSG.
For vegans.
keto.
What is a keto seasoning for those that are on a keto diet?
A keto diet. And if you like to run
Maya, okay, tell me about Maya Blend.
Maya Blends is the one it's one of my signatures. You can open it. I will be using it right now, actually.
Ooh.
So will be that one is for stew chicken, stew pork, stew beef.
Maya, smell them.
Oh, that smells good.
Stew chicken, stew pig, and stew coke.
For anything, stew lamb. I can have it here.
Okay, so let's get that sprinkled on. But
we're Fuse Bish. For the spices itself, the healthy blends. It's FDA approved.
Okay.
So
we call it everyday approved.
FDA.
FDA. FDA.
Everyday approved. Well, of course, if you know
Okay.
From my reach, I might have to be up.
Okay. All right. Do you forget?
But let's hear from you, to Sandra. Tell us about the business and how things are going there, and why would we want to go to J&J's?
Well, we just took over J&J's, so J&J's is under new management.
Okay.
So we offer our prime steaks. We offer catering for special events, like let's say for a birthday party. So if you want to get a nice little cozy corner, we organize that for you. Anniversaries, birthdays, whatever special occasion you have, we can take care of that with our cutting board or any type of meat you wish. We can offer that.
Let me ask this, because a lot of times you're hanging out with friends and we'd like to try a lot of stuff, but you mentioned about the cutting board. What would that run you, like for something like this?
$78.
$78.
Wow.
You could get ribs, you could get your shrimp kebab, you could get your
two
chicken.
persons. We have 2 persons,
And it's for
4 persons, and 6 persons.
4 and 6 persons cutting board.
Cutting board.
It comes with 3 side orders.
That is so it's not for one person, it's for share.
Sure.
Yeah.
But if you are greedy and enough and you like a lot of meat, you can go ahead and have a whole one.
Oh, it's like what we call a combo.
Yeah.
But this is
So you have
It's more like little fancy, a cutting board.
Yeah, a cutting board.
And it's just meat. Do you serve it with anything else?
Yes, it comes with 3 sides.
Okay.
We have our whole sides, which will be the potato jackets or the twice baked potatoes. We have herb garlic mashed potatoes. Rice of the day, it can be rice and beans, risotto, or whatever we have for the day.
Yeah.
And steamed veggies, coleslaw, fries.
Any 3 of those?
Any 3 of those. And then we also do our own homemade smoked beets.
Sweet!
So,
all right, then I noticed as well that you guys have got wine glasses out. So can we have wine there? What all can we do there?
we have an international wine cellar, which usually will be if you like French wines, Italian wines. We do have those available: Chilean, Argentinian, Napa Valley, Californian.
Okay.
We also do sangrias, and we also do few sangrias, which is made from sorrel.
Okay.
Wow.
And then we also cater like local wines. If you like your local cashew, mango, like
oh well, yeah,
we have that.
I also see some herbs and some granolas here. So this is all that you offer at the steakhouse that
We
you
offer
have
that.
made?
We cook all our steaks right now, like as soon as we took it over, because we are also the owner of Fuse Bish Organic Products.
Okay.
So I cook with all of my products there.
All right, this is so cool. This is so cool. But Sandra, what is the response so far from the public? Like, what are people saying and what are they going for?
Well, so far it's good. We are getting the good response from the people, and they're enjoying what we are offering. So.
And the opening hours, what can I get? Can I go there for breakfast or?
No. For the moment, we're just doing from 11 to 10 o'clock. We are planning to do brunches, but we're going to take our time.
Slow but sure.
Slow but sure.
I like that she said brunch because Sandra has promised us mimosas. So mimosa and brunch.
So we want to have mimosa right now?
Yes.
So have you had mimosas before?
I have, but not from J&G, so
Okay.
I'm assuming it's going to be different.
Okay, now they usually call me the fusionist. I like to fuse everything. So now instead of orange juice, you're going to have grapefruit.
Oh.
It's a grapefruit.
So it is, yeah, it is different. You know what? I should have expected better. So tell us about the tea leaves that we have here, and
those are annatto seeds.
Annatto seeds.
That's when you make your ricotta paste.
Yeah.
That's what I make the Mayan blends with.
Can I touch it?
Sure.
Okay.
And you can taste it also.
The good part that we support local
Local vendors as
farmers,
well. Yeah.
local farmers, so we get our products from the local farmers.
All right. So everything is bought right here at home, I believe.
Yes,
Oh, you don't
sir.
have to get rid.
You don't need to worry about Kraft or McCormick. We have it all in Belize.
I remember using PGA. We used to have, we used to mess with it.
And then this I know as Jamaica, but I assume it's something else.
Sorrel.
It's the sorrel.
The sorrel.
Yeah.
This is the sorrel that we use this sorrel to do our sangria. So our sangria is made out of sorrel.
Okay.
The Mayan blends, please.
Mayan blend. Mayan blend. As I picked the one that I want. How you like that?
Sorrel.
All right, so let's.
And we also have our consomme there.
Yes.
Chicken consomme.
Yeah.
No.
Not only for chicken.
Not chicken consomme.
Okay.
It tastes like chicken.
It tastes like chicken, but it's not chicken.
So now what? It's a plant-based.
Oh, it's plant-based.
So it's for
chicken
vegan
broth
and
lovers.
vegetarians.
Chicken broth lovers. Okay. Yes, there we
you
go.
can do escabeches, chilmoles,
So it's not
rellenos.
chicken.
It doesn't contain the
It doesn't.
poultry.
You can open it and taste it.
Let's do this. Since John forget 2020, we're gonna open the seasoning. Okay, here, open this.
All right, so let's open this. All right.
And then I see here you have ranch.
Ranch blends. Because if you don't like the ranch into your dressing, you can have it as a powder. You can do a taco with it and just drizzle your steamed veggies. And then you can also do a garden salad instead of the creamy. If you're lactose intolerant, you can use that one, and it's plant-based.
So okay, so I see a trend here. Why did you go this route?
Health.
Okay.
We're having a situation in Belize that everybody is suffering from the knee problem, which will be the current, you call it obesity, lack of too much salt and high blood pressure that affects the knee.
All right.
It tastes like cheese.
It does.
I do also Parmesan cheese made from cashew.
This is weird.
It's not weird, it's nice.
Lovers.
No, weirdly nice. Weird that it tastes like consomme, but it also tastes like cheese.
Sandra, this is serious, man.
Okay.
Wow. I'm impressed. And you know what I like about it? It's not a powder. It's like
it's crumbly.
Yeah, like breadcrumbs almost flaky. I like that.
I do a Parmesan cheese from that and cashew.
So no, Meyer, let's get into your culinary skills.
This seems to be techniques that I don't understand. So where did you learn how to make
all of this? I did nutritionist for 2 years. Apart from being around by experience around resorts all around Belize, I learned our own Belizean culture. I mean, I'm a 100% Belizean, right? So, so I learned what all the ingredients and spices.
Sandra, she's like, smell it.
Sandra, fan the smoke close to me, my goodness. I want a pinch piece of that cow right now.
I want the ribs.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you have time for
you say you like cow?
Yes.
How if I tell you this is bull? Will you eat it?
Yes, man. Cow the cow.
He only eat pretty animals.
You know, like a man cow and eat the cow, you know, so I just want to make you know.
But if you have time, I want some bacon.
Well,
okay.
This is so great, though.
I will be doing the beef bacon because we're dealing with beef.
Have you ever had beef bacon before?
I don't think I've had beef bacon. I've had turkey bacon.
You know, beef bacon is good for persons who have cholesterol and triglycerides because it doesn't contain too much fat.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Pork contains fat.
So Sandra, can I make reservations to go there? Can I, you know?
How do we go to
that? You can call us.
Yes.
Let me hold it.
Okay.
All right. So we're holding this.
Okay. So you
can call us at 205-2526 or 605-7665.
I don't know. I got the menu, and the first one I get that a drinks one. I
feel like the God to tell you something.
We also offer cocktails.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So what's your
strawberry
specialty?
daiquiri. We offer pina coladas. We offer. Let me see the board here. You see, I told you I get nervous.
No, man. No.
I told you.
I go close to you right now. So there we go. That's the one that you're talking about there.
We offer Bloody Marys. We offer classic mojitos. So if you're not into wines, we have our cocktails.
Yeah.
And if you're into ice cold beers, we do have that.
We have the cold beer.
And if you're not into steaks, we also have buffalo wings. We have salpicon, ceviche,
So you guys have got a wide range of stuff.
You have a wide range of stuff, and
wide
it
range.
seems that you are, you've been mastering these culinary arts for quite some time. So then
15
tell
years
me,
now.
wow, 15 years. So tell me then, Minor, what would pair very well with this board that you're about to make?
A red blends.
A red blend.
A
So
red
you-
blends will consist of a Cabernet,
Sauvignon,
Merlot, and Syrah.
a Pinot Noir.
Those
Yes.
are red, yeah. But when I
Those are
say
red.
red blends, means that it has 3 kind of wine in one.
Oh.
This is Balimbai. You
He knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. That's
So whenever
for
you go there,
sure.
you go like, hey, I need to pair my meal. Can I? I said, sure. I will come out and I pair it for you.
Look at how pretty this is.
Yeah, the man make the clock today.
Yes, smell it,
Sandra,
John.
is
Smell it.
We don't have asparagus in Belize, but I try my best to get some today just because it's Independence. And
Okay.
on Independence, I usually go all out.
I mean, we celebrate early today. So
Yeah.
what did you do with the asparagus today?
Well, we're just grilling it with some bacon so you have that little smoke flavor and the texture of the bacon itself. So we're just grilling it on it. And then I have some little small potatoes.
So can you host events at GNG Steakhouse?
We can. The space is small. It's only for like 24 persons.
Okay, so I would have to...
Okay, if he's going to any events, you have to tell me, you know.
Oh, you want off-premise catering? We do have that also. But that will be more Fuse Bistro.
Okay, so if I hire...
I offer that in Orange Oxy.
So if I hire Minor, to do an event for me, how do I get in contact? How do I
have the same number there, or my number will be more 624-0500. That will be a private number. That will be for my Fuse Bistro organic products. As soon as you hit my number, it will show on all social media. So it will go directly to Fuse Bistro.
So can I get Fuse Bistro at the store?
Yes, Northern Highway here in Brody's I have in San Pedro the Farmhouse Cafe, and then I have it on Norwegian Cruise Lines gift shop on Placencia.
You know what?
Amazing.
You call you 2020, I blame you.
Then you have your black lady, you got the money, the seasoning and everything.
Wow.
Like, this is serious, man. This is serious, but I will be going to GNG. Tell us about this weekend, what's going to be the opening hours and September celebration.
Well, starting today, we're open from 11 to 10. 10 is the last call, we'll call it that way. And then we're having happy hours and local drinks from 5:30 till 9.
All right.
Just this weekend, due to Independence,
Are you guys going to be doing any events for the 20th leading up to Independence?
No, actually, I already have booked with birthdays.
So I
cannot do no events.
Right at GNG.
Yes, right at GNG.
Inside the
They already
place.
booked the tables, so I cannot say I will do an event and then they want a little privacy.
Sandra, if I got a GNG's today, what would be that signature drink you'd make for me?
Well, the signature drink for today will be what?
Well, we have one with the St. George's. I call it the St. George's, which is the 3 colors of the flag.
Oh,
okay.
the lady will make the flag and I'll give you a drink for the flag.
The man will make a drink for the flag.
Oh my God.
I put the name on it.
I'm also a bartender,
Really?
Yeah.
And so tell us about your team at GNG's.
Our team at J&J's, well, basically what we... I don't really know too much on that one, and I know my one.
Sandra, tell us about the
Tell us
team
about
at
the team, man.
G&J's.
Tell us about your squad, the people that we go there with meet, and tell us about them.
Well, we just started, right?
Okay.
So we have a new staff. We are training them.
Okay.
So we have 1 bartender. We have 2 waitress and 2 chefs.
Okay, that's great.
Cook and a chef.
And when is the day that I most likely have to make a reservation because it's too crowded? What day that would be?
Well, we don't have a day that
it's that crowded.
crowded.
Okay.
But we do have our crowd.
But I mean, I feel like we need to start book reservations
I know,
now because
I know.
look at this plate.
I tell you, this platter is serious.
Wow, okay, bean sprouts because...
This is alfalfa.
Oh, alfalfa.
Alfalfa?
Yeah.
I know
Bean
somebody
sprouts,
alfalfa.
bean sprouts, I know from the movie.
So on what time you're going to make April 1?
Oh, you know what? I'm going to share my bacon with you. I'm going to share my bacon with you. My bacon not for me.
J&J is located in Ladeville at 10.5 miles.
10.5 miles. To the
And going up, it's going to be on your left.
Left-hand side.
Yeah, because I saw the place. This is where, like that plaza where a lot of things are.
Because we are next to the fire station.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, so just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Minor, I know that you're the chef up over there. We kind of run out of time. So tell me where J&J Call J&J, opening hours,
Social media.
Social media, all
You
that.
can find us on Facebook and Instagram at GNG Steakhouse. And then we also have a TikTok page, TripAdvisor, the same thing, it's the same name. And then we also do have a, how do you call it, Twitter.
Twitter as well.
Twitter, all that. But if I really need to get in contact with J&J,
Our number would be 205-2526.
Or that easy.
Yeah.
205-2526.
That's our home
and if
line.
I want to buy local meats just like this from Sandra's, can I get that there too, or you have to go downstairs? What do I have?
That will be downstairs, yes.
Okay. So everything in one spot.
Everything in one spot.
Yeah,
J&J's restaurant upstairs and Sandra's meats downstairs.
I used to wait to make you finish plate this so that I can get down. Buy your one? Buy the cowboy steak?
You can go ahead and start with this.
Okay.
All right. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. It's going to be, it's a great day to be great. And we're so grateful for J&J.
So
in Ladyville, 10.5 miles on the Philip Wilson Highway.
I mean, I just share this with John.
Yeah, we are sharing this.
You have a next one coming out.
I just want you guys to see this. Look at this. Look at this.
Look at that. Yeah. You want, man, you know, close up on this
my.
So if you're lazy to cook, just go upstairs and you have your meat cooked.
Oh my God.
What we offer downstairs, we offer it cooked upstairs.
Upstairs. Wow.
So I could just go shop and then be like, Minor, make this for me.
Definitely. It's like whenever you are at Key and you say you catch of the day and you just bring it for us. And
You know what? Moving to Ladyville.
Yeah. That's exactly what where we're going to do.
Okay,
so find a place away because we're going to Ladyville, all right?
Yes.
Well, guys, we want to thank you for joining us this morning. It was a great time. Now we know about J&G's. You could get your food there. You could get your drinks there. And trust me, they offer perfectly blended meals just like this one. What do you call this one? Your cutting board.
Cutting board.
That's
you
one of
feel
ours.
relaxed, the knife half back already?
I'm ready. I didn't wait to make you finish.
We're going to take the break. When we come back, we'll be wrapping things up. Stay with us. You don't want to go anywhere. We'll be right back. Great.
Your life just got a lot less complicated with Belize Bank Contactless MasterCard Debit Card. Introducing our Standard Debit and MasterCard Platinum Debit Cards. Now you can make purchases anywhere MasterCard is accepted with one tap, pay and go. Your contactless card never has to leave your hands, especially in these times. And your card is embedded with multiple layers of security. Platinum card holders get to enjoy extra benefits like price protection, purchase protection, trip inconvenience, and luggage protection, just to name a few. Start enjoying a cashless lifestyle today with the Belize Bank.
What is Amnesty 2022? An opportunity for undocumented immigrants living in Belize. Belize wants to help you to live freely and continue contributing to those communities you and your family now call home by offering a pathway to permanent residency. Why should you apply? In doing so, you remove barriers and reduce the difficulties faced living as an undocumented immigrant. Applying is easy. Go online to www.immigration.gov.bz for more information. Find out if you qualify, how to apply, what documents you need, and how to book your appointment. Be prepared. The registration period will be from the 2nd of August to the 30th of November 2022. Belize Amnesty 2022. Let's continue to build Belize together.
Applying for a Social Security sickness benefit? Here's what you need to know. A complete claims package include 1. Sickness claim form fully completed by the claimant and medical doctor. 2. Salaries record form completed by the employer or HR representative. 3. Proof of bank account such as bank book, online banking, or statement displaying your name and account number. To submit via email, you need to take a clear photo or scan of the documents and email to claims@socialsecurity.org.bz. Be sure to include your full name, social security number, and benefit type in the subject line of the email. Deadline to submit is 14 days from your first day of illness. All forms are available on the website at www.socialsecurity.org.bz. Social Security Board, safeguarding you, your family, your future.
Make your summer better. Over $35,000 in cash and prizes with Smart Summer Sweepstakes. Here's how you can enter for a chance to win. Purchase any device, sign up for a smart postpaid, broadband, or VoIP plan, use $50 or more regular prepaid credit, do a SIM swap, or text to the short code. You win 8946. And in the body of the message, enter the number of entries you would like to purchase. Each entry costs only 50 cents.
Don't waste any time. You can be the winner of weekly prizes starting July 1st. All methods give you more chances to win. Airline tickets, overnight stays at numerous resorts, cash prizes, gift certificates, and much, much more. One lucky person will win the grand prize of a $10,000 shopping spree courtesy Court and Smart.
Promotion ends September 16, 2022. So make your summer better by getting in the race to win with Smart Summer Sweepstakes. Smart, bringing people together. Productions Channel 5, proud winner of 9 Caribbean Media Awards for 2021. Best Investigative Report, Best News Item, Best Coverage of People with Disabilities, Best Financial Literacy Journalism, Best Videographer, Best Television Commercial Spot, and the People's Choice Award, with 2 special mentions for Financial Literacy Journalism.
We're back just like that, and we have come to the end of things for today. We had a great time this morning. Yeah, we kicked things off this morning with a nice music.
Lovely music.
Panyard is going to be this weekend. It's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be at the House of Culture right here in the city. Adults pay only $10. Yes. Children are $5 your ticket, and it starts at 7, like we mentioned. 6 bands will be there, including Pan the Sea.
Pan the Sea, straight out of Key Cocker. I can't wait. I love it. I love a good pun. And of course, our second conversation was with the poet artist Alison Hidalgo.
Yeah.
She has published her new book, Throwing Away My Thoughts.
Yeah.
And it is for $50, and you can get your copy at Blue Bakery, or you can message her personally and see how you can get that.
That's
She's also
right.
on Amazon as well. So,
Yes, she also has her books on Amazon, so you could get it there as well. But it's a great one to read. It's a great read. You like what she has to offer. And we want to say a big thank you to GNG's, man. GNG's.
GNG's. Look at this.
They're still there. Yeah,
they made us mimosas.
Mimosas is here, and we've got our cutting board.
Yes.
And that consists of ribs, shrimp kebab,
arrachera.
and arrachera, and chicken.
Yes.
What do you call it, chicken?
Bourbon chicken.
Bourbon chicken.
It has a marinade made of brandy.
See, they never tell me that before.
Never
did.
And then it's drizzled with our own homemade barbecue sauce, which consists of honey and it has honey, coffee, and turmeric.
Wow. So why drizzle? Why never stamp on it?
Because you see, when you taste a steak, you don't have to stamp it like a barbecue.
Yeah.
You want to taste the meat.
You want to taste that meat. No, you want to taste it. I like that.
We gotta go because I need to eat this.
Wait. We have arugula. What I think arugula with
asparagus with beef bacon, and potatoes,
and then
cherry tomatoes, and then alfalfa, and then So we have plates.
All right.
So can we wrap it up so I can eat?
Hey, if you've got any, we got a birthday shout out, of course, and we'd like to say a happy birthday to
Theodore Jex.
All right.
Happy birthday, Theodore. I love your name. Have a wonderful day.
You got a Brian look, though. You got a Brian look.
Stop the mess up the man name.
Theodore, you know we cool, bro. All right, you know we cool. Happy birthday to you, Theodore Jex. Wishing you all the best from your family, from all of us here at Channel 5 as well. Wishing you nothing but the very best. And I've got one final birthday shout out. Victor Usher, my Rotary brother, his birthday was yesterday. Belated birthday. I look for me, the producer.
No, she didn't watch you.
Victor Usher, my Rotary brother, from all your Rotarian brothers and sisters, wishing you all the best. We love you, bro. Happy belated birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
If you have got a birthday shout out, then drop us a line right here at oye@channel5belize.com.
And of course, you can catch our live stream on Facebook at Open Your Eyes BZ and our highlights on Instagram at OYE Belize.
And you can join us again on Tuesday.
Tuesday because Monday the holiday.
Yeah, when you open your eyes.
And you start your morning, right?
And as per usually, keep your eyes, your mind,
and your hearts open.
It's a Friday. It's a great day to be great. Absolutely. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy every occasion that we've got for this weekend.
Yes.
And let's try to keep it safe. Bye-bye.
Bye, please.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.